Hey guys, welcome to our Saturday night thrift haul. We go live every Saturday night at 8:30 Mountain Time to show you what we have been thrifting. We tell you what we paid, what we're going to sell it for, and what, if anything, we're going to do to make it over. Everything is listed at JamieRayVintage.com and is live right now, so you can find those items. Ivy's on here dropping links, and we're going to get started showing you what did you title this video?
It's just Goodwill antiques and vintage home decor.
Well, we're going to show you the Goodwill vintage antiques and home decor.
Not all of it is vintage. Some is a little newer than that. Some might be considered retro, but we do have some very old pieces tonight that I'm excited about.
Mix, so yeah, it's fun. We have a gift card sale that we're going to talk about here in a little bit. Also, we have our new subscription that we stopped the craft kits, and we have a new subscription, so we'll show that here in a little bit.
Yeah, this is in lieu of craft kits, but let's show you some stuff, and then we'll get into more things.
Oh, also, it's Ivy. Did I say Ivy's dropping links? Ivy is here. This is probably her last time. She has worked for us. How many years has it been, Ivy?
I want to say like 6 years.
Since she was shipping out of our guest bedroom in our last house.
Yes.
So before we had the last shop. It's been a minute.
I mean,
6
at that
years.
point, yeah, 6 years.
She's going to go on to work with her husband, so we'll still see her because her husband is our bomb CPA. So
we sold the dream too hard. She's like, I can work with my husband too.
She has a great husband. So we're sad to see her go, but excited to spend this night with her and hang out. So let's get started.
All right, not antique, but still good. This is Ray Dunn. Red mug says soulmate. This is a lot of times we find these and they're like clay, pottery, some sort of porcelain.
This one's metal.
This one is metal, like insulated metal.
It might have had like a little lid that fit on it, but
I would wager yes.
I charge less because it doesn't have a lid.
Yep. We got it for $1 at the Deseret Industries thrift store, the DI, because Deseret Industries is a mouthful, and we are selling it for market value at $8.95.
Yeah, if it had the like topper, it'd be like $12.95. If it was filled with Dr. Pepper, it would definitely be my soulmate mug because that's my favorite thing.
You got to charge like an extra like $3 if you.
Right now, I'm drinking whole milk in a copper mug, which is pretty much heaven because it keeps it like really cold. It's so good.
You know, we find these all over the world. This one was $4 from the Other Side Thrift Boutique. But we've found them in England. We found them in Texas. We found them here.
This one's a good size. Some of them are usually a little bit smaller, $4, and we're selling for $12.95.
Yeah, this one, I think I said Other Side Thrift Boutique. They're on our Goodwill run when we go every other week.
This week they have a few different stores, and this week we went to a different store than we normally go to. All right, next up, I ponied up for 2 items. I paid big on them, but I think I did well. We'll see. This is a Williams-Sonoma copper pot with a forged brass handle with copper rivets, and I paid $40. We're selling it for $99.95. If it does not sell at $99.95, I will put it with my copper that Zeb's going to re-tin, and then it'll probably be like $250 because this size sells for about $300. It's polished up and tinned.
Yeah.
So. And it's old. It's vintage Williams-Sonoma. This is an older
Williams and Sonoma has been around since I think 1952. So that put them about 74, 73 years old, somewhere in there.
Made in France. It's got the stamp here on the side. And then the other thing that I ponied up for this week, I paid $35 for this peanut butter dish. I actually saw these going upwards of $200. It's Italian. I think I put the maker on the listing. And it's big enough for like one of those big chunks of butter like the New Zealand or where is it from?
It's from Ireland.
Irish butter.
I can't remember what it's called.
This is $89.95 and it's pewter and this is beautiful. These 2 pieces are something that I would keep for myself. And maybe if nobody buys them, I might keep them for a while. It happens. Sometimes I keep things until they sell.
You'll have to let me know if this focuses. It's 92% and it's got like the stamp here. I want to say that this was probably a Maker's Mark.
Oh, it's Kerrygold. Yeah, that is the Maker's
Kerrygold. Thank you.
Kerrygold butter.
Nailed it.
Ray says he's drinking milk in a Yeti.
Nice.
Hey, you got to have your milk cold. And there's like 2 schools. There's either people that love milk or people think it's gross. Comment below, let me know because I'm curious about that. Zeb and I
can't get enough of it.
Yeah, we like on a hot day, a big cold glass of milk, like it's just good. And if you're a little bit hungry, it like has full fat milk, keeps you full. It just does a lot of things. All right, show them your fat chickens.
All right, so
We got 2 fat chickens.
yes, very
They're terracotta.
This one has a little chip in the tail. I will be sanding it down. I think it'll be fine. A couple little dings on these girls, but they're in.
Hey, don't we all have a few dings?
Yes, we do. I just liked the shape and the artistry of them.
Well, that's exactly what chickens look like when they are sitting on their eggs.
Yeah, they're all fluffed
out. Jinx. $29.95 for the set. How much did we pay for those?
I was looking. It looks like they got pulled off because of pictures.
Lisa says she loves milk with ice. I used to be a milk with ice girl until I switched to the copper mugs. I don't even know if we have any of these. We used to sell them. I probably need to order more. But the copper keeps it just as cold for like a significant amount of time. You don't have to put ice in it. But if I don't have copper, I will put ice in it. Or if I'm at a restaurant, I always tell them to bring me a cup of ice because you can't get refills on milk. So I want all the milk, cup of ice. I pour it in there because I can't stand tepid milk. Ugh.
I was wondering earlier, we always get the Pampered Chef. This is the classic collection, family heritage stoneware. But we always grab them because we can sell them well. But when I was looking up pricing on these, I don't know if they've gotten super rare or they're just not making anything like this anymore. But this one was going upwards of $50 on Etsy and eBay that I saw. I couldn't get the stains off of this. I might let it soak overnight and do a little more work.
Juice with it?
But it's seasoned up really, really good, which is how you want to get them.
Or you can use vinegar and baking soda.
And you want to know what's even more wild? The toaster oven tray that's like half this size that they make was going for like $60.
Oh, maybe they don't carry it anymore.
I don't know. But we're selling ours for $28.95.
Oh my gosh. I thought I was the only person, Diana, that she likes milk with her popcorn. How many times have I had milk with popcorn?
Basically every night for the last month.
I love it so much. I think milk goes good with pizza, with popcorn, with Mexican food, with Italian food, roast and potatoes.
It definitely goes better, awesome with Mexican food. You can just keep eating that spicy stuff and it helps you out. All right, let's show one of the older pieces.
Okay, this is Ironstone. It's heavier than it looks. That's kind of how you know. And it's got like this cool lace design on it. And it is stamped on the bottom. You can even see the pitted stones on the bottom. I paid $19.95, which is a little more than I normally would, but I could tell it was Ironstone. And I saw some of these selling for like between 150 plus. Ours is it $89.95?
Yes.
I don't know where you put the tag on it, but
it's right up here in the lip. But the nice thing is about this one is a lot of times you get these and there's like dings and chips and stuff. It doesn't have any of that around the lip of the pitcher.
Yeah, and the blue goes on the inside. It's cool. We found a couple of Ironstone pieces.
Here, I'll show you this other one. This one is not Ironstone.
This one is more like
it's when I looked it up, it's semi-porcelain is what they called it.
Well, semi-porcelain is Ironstone, but that's
it depends on who you talk to.
Yeah. True. To me, I wouldn't call Ironstone because it's not heavy.
It needs a scrub. I took pictures of it, not scrubbed, and I haven't had a chance to get it yet. We paid $9.95 for this, and it's going to be $49.95. The gold's kind of coming off a little bit, but also no chips on this one either. It does have a little crazing in the glaze, but otherwise not bad. And then the pattern is different as we go around here. I got to peel some stickers so you can see the whole pattern.
Savannah, shipping is like a sliding scale, so it depends on how far away you are from us and then how much total you spend. But if you go to the policies tab on Jamie Ray Vintage, the whole scale is there. I don't know off the top of my head. It's usually not too bad. So, I mean, compared to what if you went to go ship it, how much more it would cost? Because we do ship a lot of volume, so it's a little less than huge. I'm always shocked when I hear how much, like, if you just go to the shipping store, how much people have to pay to ship stuff. I'm glad that we ship a lot. It helps out. Okay, next up, found this. It is missing the corks, which I put in the listing, but it's a vintage shakers. There's sugar, allspice, paprika. They're super cute.
Oh, they had corks in the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were just little drawers.
No.
That's awesome.
But I don't like pepper. Those holes aren't very big, so it'd have to be fine. Oh, that one actually does have a cork. But anyways, some of them are missing the corks. And I paid, how much did I pay for these?
I don't know.
I may have taken the tag off. I think it was just a couple of bucks at DI, and we're selling for $22.95. Oh, it's got a little holder. You can like hang it up on the wall.
Yep, little nail hole. All right, I'm going to show you this real quick, and I'm going to bring it up close. This is probably on the video that we did.
We've got a new person here. Sorry, I just want to answer a question real quick before I forget.
Ahead.
She said, are these items on the website? Yes, Carolyn at JamieRayVintage.com, or you can click the links that Ivy is dropping. Just go to Thrift Finds and Thrift.
Just know if you're waiting for the link, sometimes things sell before we show them because they are all live.
They all go live at the beginning of the show. So Zeb's going to bring you the cat up there.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, Ben.
$2.99 for this cat. It's hand carved. I'm not even sure what kind of wood it is.
It looks exotic.
Because they've done like a lime wash on it and then painted it pink here. I can't tell exactly what kind it is, but tons of detail on this fun little cat sleeping. And it's not huge. It's about my palm size.
Your hand is big.
$24.95.
It would be a lot bigger than my hand.
And I'll be surprised if it makes it past the night.
It's sold.
Oh, it already is?
Yeah, it is. And also, if I look a little weird, I got braces this week, like actual braces. I used to wear Invisalign, but they didn't. Long story. I just couldn't handle them in my mouth, and they gave me a lisp. And so I have braces. And
so now she's basically forcing herself to have braces that she can't take out.
My mouth hurts. I'm having a hard time chewing, and I have a slight lisp, but it is getting better. But anyways, if I look weird, that's what's going on. Okay. Next up, we've got this chunky red candlestick. I think it's like resin, or is it like pottery? No, it's resin. It looks really irregular, almost like it was hand turned, but it's not.
This is terracotta.
Oh, is it terracotta?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna paint it, and it's $22.95. I think somebody said they were asking about how we would paint a rocking horse. We've done a few. We like a chippy white over like a blue-green color is really fun. We actually have a rocking horse that was just dropped off. Somebody donated. My friend donated a bunch of stuff this week.
Oh,
so we might
that kid rocking horse
in the next few weeks. So maybe you'll get to see us paint a rocking horse. My friend Norma dropped it off. Okay, we've got this really cool white pedestal. It was $3.99 at the Goodwill. We're selling for $22.95. I love a good white pedestal because you can do a lot of different things with it. You can decorate with it. You can put a cake on it. I love these like with a big nest on it with birds. Just really versatile piece of decor. I actually have a white one back there. Mine has neighbor treats on it because it's Christmas time, and where we live, it's like almost every day a neighbor is dropping off a different treat. So
let's talk about the neighbor gift video while we're at it.
So
some of you may know. Story
time. Yesterday we were making our neighbor gifts. Last year we did 50 and it wasn't quite enough. So this year I bought 100 boxes, and I think we wound up with 66 full. So we might do some more if we run out. And I decided to film it. We washed our hands. We washed the countertops. We washed the tub that we mixed it in because we had a big tub. And we made this video, and people are losing their minds. Either they think it's crazy that we have so many neighbors. We live in Utah. If you know anything about Utah, especially in Lehigh, neighborhoods are really tight. You either go to church with the people or you just know them because you talk to everybody that you walk by in the summertime.
Our kids go to school with them.
Our kids play
sports with them.
Or they go to the same school. Like we probably know a couple of thousand people on a first name basis.
I can't remember that many names.
Yeah, but I'd probably know them like if I really thought about it. So
I would recognize them at the grocery store or Home Depot.
People are losing their minds because we didn't wear gloves. I've never in my life made a neighbor gift with gloves. We didn't season or mix it up, but the video has gone viral. The last I checked, I think the video has 750,000 views. And I literally like pulled out my phone, randomly filmed it. It was not like planned at all. It's hilarious. So if you haven't checked that out, go to Facebook because that's where the best comments are. But don't be scared because people have brought their claws out about the GMO and my lack of spice and why did I just put cereal. But if you ever want to try it out, the pretzels with M&Ms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Honey Nut Cheerios is a really good mix. And if you're really crazy, throw in some Cheez-Its. Oh, and people are like, oh, but there's no chocolate on it. The plain M&Ms. You get that perfect bite of all four of those things. And it's magical. It's just good.
There was something in here that's got my nose going.
Oh, it's probably all dusty stuff. So anyways, there you go. That's our funny story.
It's just really funny.
It's just funny, like all these things going on in the world and people are losing their minds. They're either loving it or they're like ripping us to shreds for not wearing gloves. I'm like, Or the box was not food safe. The food was in the plastic tub for maybe 20 minutes before it was portioned out into the containers. They're like, I would just throw that away. I'm like, well, the people that we know mostly have little kids or grandkids, and it will be eaten. Anyways, there you go.
Soapbox over. All right, this is Restoration Hardware. I haven't actually been into a Restoration Hardware in quite a while. They used to have one in Salt Lake. I think it's still there.
They still do. We go sometimes, but I feel like their style has kind of like changed away from what we do.
Yeah.
So.
But we paid $5.99 for this at Goodwill. It's silver plate vase, and we're selling it for $29.95.
And it came with a bunch of greenery that we'll use to stage in the shop. Oh, you know what? I don't think we ever photographed the white glass ball.
I think I did, but I don't remember.
No, they're still over there. We'll do those next week. So this came with some white glass ball things and some greenery. We'll put it in next week's thrift haul. They says, people are rude lately, try to ignore. Oh, we did. It's just funny to me. I'm like, I put a lot of effort into all my other reels. We'll do DIYs or thrift hauls or things like that. And then like randomly, we're just making neighbor treats. We do it every year. We've done it for 15 years. And I film it, and I would say we'll be to 1 million views by the end of the day or first thing in the morning.
This is how this goes down. We've gotten several like presents and little gifts like that. It's usually like a little snack or something.
Sometimes they bring you over a cake.
And I guarantee you their 5 kids helped them make that. And there might be some cross-contamination going on with some germs and things.
People would really.
And I'm going to just eat it anyway because it's fine.
People would really get their knickers in a bunch if they knew that we went to potlucks. Every third Sunday is the munch and mingle after church.
Man.
People are like, people don't eat food from other people since COVID. I was like, I don't know where you live, but it's still alive and well here in Utah.
All right, let's show some junk. Okay, this was $1.99. I don't think it's cast iron. It is forged, and they forge welded it back here. This is just like a wood dowel that's been jammed in the back.
We could use that for snack mix.
Oh, we could. We did use a ladle for
we used a ladle. Mix. I'm gonna say when we were done filming, we were like, this ladle's taking too long, so we just scooped it up in the plastic containers that they came in.
This was $1.99. We're selling it for $16.95. But love the rustic nature of it. It's a fun ladle, fun shape, and definitely has like that homemade, handmade look to it, which I think it was.
All right, next up, we've got a Rooster utensil holders. These style utensil holders sell really well for us. If you guys are resellers, don't skip on them. People love them. I think it was $2.99. Did we get it at the Goodwill or the bins?
That's from Goodwill, I think. I don't remember them getting that.
We're selling for $19.95. We had one like this a few weeks ago. We had one that was actually part of a canister set missing the lid, and the utensil holder sold, but the canister set I think is still available. So I feel like these are more popular than canister sets. We'll see.
All right, I just counted them and I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Set of 12. They're like mini bunt pans, or
They're
you
so
could.
Cute.
I saw some people online using these to do like candies or chocolates. They didn't fill them up quite all the way, and you still got a really fun design out of them.
I actually like to put little ornaments in them and then hang them like from a Christmas tree.
These were at. There's probably a tag in here somewhere. These were at the Deseret Industries. And they were taped all at once at one point, but they had several stickers on there, and I was ready to pay like $3 because they had 3 tags on them, and the cash register gal was like, no, that's $1.
Get them all for $1.
And we're selling them for $12.95 for the whole set.
Well, and like at church, Zeb works with the youth 16 and up, and then I'm in charge of teaching music to all the kids ages like 3 to 11. So I know a lot of kids, and you can't miss any of their houses. Luckily, some of them live in the same house, so works out well. Okay, so next up, candy jar, Ray Dunn. And I would say this is in like new condition. You could put some of my snack mix in there.
Yeah, I could.
I'm actually kind of sad. Last year we had a bunch of snack mix left over.
We didn't have enough containers.
This year I didn't overbuy like I did last year. Last year I bought twice as much and only had 50 containers. But anyways, my snack mix is all gone. I'm gonna have to make some for me. All right, $28.95 for this cute Ray Dunn candy dish.
All right, this it's like a bronze color. I think it's just painted on there, but it's got these metal roses on here, hinges in the back, great size. I don't think you really want to put a bird in here, but it'd be amazing little planter or vignette.
Yeah, you can't like clean out the bottom there.
$38.95. Got it at Goodwill. I think I paid for like $3.99 or something like that. Maybe $5.99 for it. We usually have the price on here, but sometimes we have to take it off to take a decent picture of it.
Yeah, like you all know that we got it from, but like not everybody that shops a website wants to see the Goodwill tag on the item, so I usually take it off. Actually, it's like my great trial in life every week is to get all those tags off, and I'm always like scraping them, and I don't like the way it feels under my nail. And then sometimes I bust down and get like the razor blade to scrape off the tags. Anyways, it's a whole thing. But I try to piece them back on if I can.
Sorry if I'm sniffing into the mic. Like my nose and eyes are like watery and runny. Something in there.
'Tis the season.
It's getting my nose going.
All right, these are not in perfect condition. I think we're gonna try to possibly.
Were they in perfect condition, they would be a lot more. We have a couple little dings down here where it looks like they've been dropped. They're metal frames, painted to look like wood. Oh man. I might have to take a time out.
$10 each is what we paid for them at the other side thrift boutique. We're selling for $42.95, and they are old. So
this is Sleeping Cupid and Awake Cupid, and $42.95 each. We paid $10 each for them. And they do have on the bottoms where they've probably fallen off the wall, but the glass is still intact. A couple of dings. I'm going to try to smooth that out as best I can. No guarantees it'll be perfect, but for the age and the style, because I think they stopped doing these thin metal frames like in the 40s during the war because all the metal was going to the war. So,
all right, next up, we've got this shelf sitter clock. It's going to be $16.95. I don't know how much it's at. Oh, $2.99. The face is crooked. Zeb says he's going to fix that.
I'm going to straighten that out.
Do you know how?
Yes, I do.
Are you going to go blow your nose?
Yeah.
Now you're going to make me sneeze just talking about it. It's like yawning. Gail says, as a thrift store manager, we have to use the stickers that stick well. I know. I get that because people will remove price tags and things like that. So I totally understand. Okay, next up, we've got this is $2.99, and we're going to give this tray a makeover. It's going to be $39 once we I'll either decoupage it or put a transfer in here, but it will not look like this when it leaves. It's going to be a lot cuter, and then we'll seal it all up so that way you can use it as a tray. And it's got, is this finger joints? Is that what you said? It's got finger jointed edges. It's actually a Harry and David tray.
So finger joints are straight, dovetails are angled in to like grab it.
Yeah. So it's going to get a new look, and I will sand this off so that way when I paint it, you can't see that it was Harry and David. Yes, Christy, I did get braces. So for the next 9 months, I am going to be a brace face, but apparently it makes me look younger because
everybody's like, oh, you look like you're 16. She's like, well, that's a little too far back, but all right.
Not going to lie. You're probably not shocked, but I'm fairly vain. And when I got them, I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? But I really need to get my bite fixed so I don't break my teeth. But I was at the gas station, and Redrick said that when I left, Redrick is my second to youngest son. He's 13. So when I left, the guy was like, is that your sister or your mom? And he's like, that's my mom. He's like, oh, I totally thought she was your sister. I was like, I'm going to go to that gas station more often. I'm like, not only am I not his sister, I'm going to have to go
with you,
but I have a 22-year-old son. But thanks. You're making me feel good about myself.
Did you already talked about the clock, right? Me fixing
yeah, I did. All right, next up we have 3 pieces. These actually we photographed, so they're not in the same area. I think we listed them separately because I listed this one and then Zeb did the 2 other pieces.
They all look the same, but they've got different makers on them.
Well, so this one is Ironstone. They're
so is this
all
one
from Cracker Barrel, but this one says
so these 2
Empress
are the same.
from Staffordshire.
Yes.
And it's got hunting horses on it, and it's Ironstone. $22.95 for this.
And this one was made in England, probably the same brand. It is a little bit different coloration, so it might have been
the same pattern.
Yeah, but it might have been made by a different manufacturer. But it says it's for the Cracker Barrel.
This one is Staffordshire, England, Ironstone. I think this one was $22. I think I paid $3 each for these. Yeah, I did. And I think this one looks like a little safari hat, the shape of that.
So that's like a sugar dish or like a tea packet holder is what that's for.
Fun. I always love anything English, anything hunting dogs, like very collectible. I like it.
I just like the design on this one.
All 3 have sold out.
Oh,
perfect.
Nice.
BLB says, I did not even notice. So I have clear on the top, which You can see my bottom braces more because they're metal and I have a patty lip. So I should have got either all metal or all clear because it's bothering me to have both. But now I'm stuck with them.
Yeah, they're not changing them out
I think
for you.
after 5 years in Invisalign, my orthodontist is about to strangle me. So I'm just going to follow the rules for the next 9
you never
months.
left them in. You'd wear them like half the day, and then we take them out for filming, or you'd lose them because you were taking them out all over the place.
I have sensory
You want to talk
issues.
about sanitary. Those things are not.
No, I have a few sensory issues, and like if I know I cannot wear something, I can't force myself to do it. It's just really hard. I realize I'm 42 and I probably should have just been a big girl, but I wasn't.
This has lived in a garden. Probably had another pot on top of it with a plant or something in there, but I think it would be great for a candlestick or even like a little pedestal. Yeah, we'll get that done before we ship her out. But $19.95 on this.
Cute.
It was $4 at the other side thrift boutique. We went to a different store than we normally go to, and we found a bunch of unique stuff. They don't necessarily have tonnage there, like when we go to the Deseret Industries, but they had good things.
They only put out the best stuff. Invisalign probably would have worked. I just didn't wear them properly. I lost them a lot because I had to take them out to film because it gave me a really bad lisp. Like, I have a little bit of a speech impediment with these, but with Invisalign, it was like bad.
All right, let's do some books.
Okay. Pick it up.
Heartthrobs from 1905. It's called The Old Scrapbook, and it's just got tons of little poems and notes and like little like tips and gems of things. Like it's just
gem is the sweet old lady on the front. It's like a grandma.
Yeah,
she's cute.
But it is from 1905, and you can see just lots of fun little poems and things in there.
Kim says she bought the planter and pink and white is her jam. I will try to remember that. I can't promise, but that would actually be super cute with pink on it. And we are coming into like spring, Valentine's Day. Like that's kind of the next season. So I will try to remember. I can't make any promises because my brain is fluffy. We've been so busy. We finally got all the Black Friday, Cyber Monday orders out. Zeb and I went this evening after Roderick's wrestling tournament. And we went in between dropping off Jack at a birthday party and the wrestling tournament. And we helped ship out like 40 packages. And we are caught up. And then it really slowed down after like the Black Friday sale. So
it should go quick.
By the end of next week, we're going to be back to normal shipping times. So
we try to be like, as soon as we get the order, they're back there packing it up. But that's not always the case when we have big sales. All right, Plays Pleasant and Unpleasant by Bernard Shaw, Volume 1. It's got a nice deckled edge, and I believe this is also from 1905.
Cynthia says she saw a lot of Valentine's Day stuff out. Yeah, because people are pretty much done buying Christmas decor, so that's really the next season. So we'll start making a lot of it. You might see it in the next week or two, first part of January.
Fun one here. And then last one for a minute. We do have more books, but Better Homes and Gardens. This one's $15.95. The storybook, and lots of really fun art in here. Okay, you got to show them something. I'm gonna have to go blow my nose again.
All right, next up, we got a chicken with a lid here. It was $2.99, and we're gonna sell for $14.95. It has a couple of like little chips in it, but we're gonna leave the paint job as is. Chickens are always big sellers for us. I don't think we've ever had a chicken with a lid that didn't sell like the same day, so we never pass on these. Oh, chicken is sold out, so I hold true to we sell all the chickens we can buy. This was made in Italy. It's a little toothbrush jar with cute little flowers on it, and it's almost got like a picket fence, you know, with the flowers coming up. And it's got a little bit of crazing, but in pretty good condition overall. This was from the bag wall, so I don't know exactly how much I paid for just this item. If you guys follow me, you know that I love the Goodwill bag wall. I get the most random items from it, and it makes me so happy, and I'm not going to stop buying it. People are like, oh, that's just crap. I'm like, do you know how much money I made from the Goodwill bag wall? A lot. So
these bunnies, I'm clipping off the curly cues. They're like little oak leaves. Oh, that one might just break off right there. This guy here lost his ear.
The oak leaves gotta go.
I think they're much better. They're going to get painted because I've got to do a repair on this one. I had the ear at one point. It was glued on when I bought it. I saw that and we talked about it in the video. But in transit between here and the thrift store, It's broken off. I can't find it in the bag. I'm going to look through all the bags again.
Yeah.
If not, I'm going to maybe try to like mold one of this bunny's ears or something and see if I can just
we can use
pop it on
clay.
there. But if I can get them to work, and I think I will, I'll do something. They're going to be $33.95, and I'm going to paint them up. They're already
sold, so you best figure it out.
Who bought them? Do we know who bought them?
I don't know.
I'm going to do a good job. We're going to make that ear look right.
We have fixed worse things. Remember that was it the giraffe?
Yeah.
The giraffe horn. That was a situation.
I did some molding on that one too.
Where did you get this copper cookie cutter?
That is from the bins.
The Goodwill bin. So it's probably like 25 cents because they do it by weight.
Not even, probably 10.
Doesn't weigh much. We're selling for $3.95. It's just a leaf. We buy all the copper cookie cutters that we can find.
Sometimes we find big sets. Sometimes we find singles. And
then we've got, I love little tins like this. People either bake with them, or this actually be so cute if you had a bunch of like little vintage ornaments that you would like put in here. You could hang this on the wall, or an organizer. We are coming into January, and you know, you have all the excess of the over the topness maximalist of Christmas, and then January 1 hits and everybody's gonna Marie Kondo, and if it's not organized and doesn't bring them joy, they're passing it along, which for us thrifters means lots of good stuff. But these are great for organizing. So if you're a reseller, do not sleep on anything that could be used for organizing, because I promise you, come January, people are going to want the totes, the pencil organizers, the paper organizers, like cubbies, anything with drawers, anything that will help them get their life together. Those are always good things to buy.
Well, and if you don't get it, you're going to be organizing and still doing it in March, and you're going to not have the stuff.
Yeah.
Or you can go buy like some plastic.
We actually just saw, we actually sold, we had this like metal organizer that I didn't have listed on the website. I just had like beanies in it in the shop, and somebody bought it yesterday.
All right, lots of silver. It's all silver plate, various brands, picked at random. This one here is got its own listing because it's a larger serving fork. This one is $7.95. All of it's coming tarnished. I'm not going to polish it and upcharge you for the polish. All right, you can do that yourself.
I did run it through the dishwasher.
I would wager a large portion of the people that watch our videos like a healthy amount of tarnish. So we leave them as is. If you guys want to polish them, you can.
These are all from my friend Angie. They belong to her mom. They've actually been in the garage for probably a year, and I finally pulled them out and washed them.
Yeah, there's a lot of various different spoons, forks, a couple knives, some, I want to say like cheese spreaders. I think that's what these are for.
Oh, Ivy, you linked the silver plate long-handled spoon. That's actually different. I think that
I have it right here.
That's a separate listing. So we have quite a few listings.
We made a few silver listings. This has got like 30 or 40 pieces.
Yeah, this one has variants, and that's all together.
This is the big spoon that's $12.95. The big silver serving spoon, and you can see much larger than the $3.95 spoon. But this one, some of these have some fun handles on them. We're just picking them at random. So when you get them, just be aware that we're just going to, if you buy 3 spoons, we're going to grab 3 out, not even no look, grab them and ship them to you.
They want me to scooch over because the words are on the screen. I don't know. I think you can also turn off the comments, but I'll scooch over a little bit. Okay. This one I actually love. It's kind of Victorian looking. The serving fork is $8.95. And then this is also, to me, a Victorian style serving spoon. I like the bottom. And you probably can't tell, but it has like it's not just rounded. It's got like some flat sides to it on the edge. Just a really pretty serving spoon. And this one is $9.95. Okay. Next up, we've got this. It was $2.99, and it's a Christmas tree spork. It's probably the other half of a spoon. Fork set, like a salad set, and we're selling for $8.95.
Real quick before we move on, tell them about the paper subscription.
Oh, okay.
And I'll show them close.
Did we ever? All right, we do not have winners today because Caitlin's not on. So next week, if you share our videos, next week we're going to pick 4 winners where we send free fun stuff in the mail. Next up, Zeb is going to show you the papers for our new subscription. So if you guys have followed us for a while, we had a craft kit subscription that came out quarterly. We discontinued that in October because we wanted to start something new. And now we have a monthly rice paper subscription. It's 4 sheets of rice paper for $10.95. Shipping is $3.95. And then if you want, you can order just one time only and not do the subscription. And then that's $15.95. And if you just this month only, if you use the code PAPER, all lowercase, you can save $1 on the subscription. So it'd be $9.95 for your first month. And every month it's going to be different rice papers. And we may take some of them if they're popular and then release them for mass production, but they're never before seen. So every month you will get papers that nobody has seen.
And you're
before.
gonna get them early, because they won't, if we're gonna reuse them or do like a design, like let's say we were to do this one, it would probably come out with the spring or summer release, and you'd be just waiting on it. Whereas if you have the subscription, you're gonna get it in January, because that's
you're
like
kind of going to be our test audience. So if you sign up for the subscription, you get the papers for less than full retail. You get to tell us what you love, and then we can come out with them for the masses. So super excited. They're going to be monthly. Zeb has a bunch of designs already done, and you can sign up for the subscription until the 12th of January. If you sign up after the 12th, then you will get February's papers, and the papers will ship between the 1st and the 12th. So we're going to have a bunch ready to go. If you sign up between now and the 1st, you'll probably get the first round of shipping, because shipping is not going to be overly complicated on these, which I'm also excited about.
No, it's really easy.
So
hopefully you like those. That's the first run. There's going to be, 12, what's 12 times 4? 48 new papers.
And you missed the code, just email info@jamierayvintage.com, and Caitlin can help you out with your $1 refund, because for some people the code wasn't working for a little bit anyways, so I had to refund a couple of people.
Oh no, did you not show this spoon? I just took all the prices off.
No, I already did.
You showed all 3 of these? Okay.
All right, so next up we've got hand painted platters and plates. These are from Tracy Porter. I paid $2 each for them. I actually was just going to get this platter because I thought it was such a cute sandwich tray. And then another guy in the aisle showed me that there was these matching plates. And Zeb said they actually go for quite a bit. We're selling them for $19.95 each. They are hand painted.
Yep.
But how much did you say you saw these go
So
for?
I saw this platter, even though surface wise, it's probably not
It's actually
bigger.
probably the same, because this is a 12-inch dinner plate. So.
Yeah, so this was going for like 40, and the plates were going for 28 to 35-ish, depending on where you were looking. There was like some on Poshmark and some on Etsy, all the various places where you can find used stuff. But we try to be lower than that so we can still get you guys a good deal. And so we're selling them all for $19.95 each.
Jane, you can sign up at jamierayvintage.com under subscriptions, or Ivy can drop a link. Ivy, is it blurry on your side? Let me know.
Are we blurry?
And if you have a hard time finding the link for whatever reason, you can also just email us at info@jamierayvintage.com as well. Let's see. Oh, it's a bit blurry. I don't know what the dealy bob is on that. I don't know. Does everyone want to tap? I don't know if you can. We're streaming, so I don't know if there's a way to fix it through that.
I don't know.
Can you swap over from?
So it's
you. That means nothing. That's what we see.
Let me see. But that's the stream coming through.
Yeah,
that's
let
what
me.
It would look like.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Hold, please. Let's see. Oh, it's a little bit blurry. It's not the end of the world. I'm watching it on YouTube. It could just be.
It might be because I came close.
No, it's the internet.
Oh, sorry
guys.
They are doing a lot of internet work. We're getting fiber hopefully next week, so that should solve some internet issues.
For fiber, we pay like $200 a month for our internet. I'm not kidding, and it's not as good as I want it to be. So. All right, next up. Oh, we already showed that.
Little doll stool, or child or stool, rocking chair. I believe this was $3.99. It has had a repair done. I'm gonna try to like feather it in a little better. Might use some anvil to paint the top and make sure that this is glued good on the repair. But
it's cute.
But it's sturdy right now, so I might not mess with it too much. It's gonna be $39.95. Get a good wipe down.
Cute little Boyd's Bears came from the bins, and it looks like there's a bunch of chips, but it's actually where they made the hat look like it was all ripped up and tattered. Little bears playing a tea party dress up. $8.95 for this. So cute.
And then this here has welcome stenciled on there. I'm gonna pull that off because I don't necessarily love it, and I probably will just whitewash or white dry brush over the top because that's what's on this now.
Yeah, we might leave it the way that it is. We want to get rid of the welcome and maybe do something else. Stencil something, maybe put a transfer on it. I don't know, but it's gonna get a makeover.
So just a real quick why we're pulling the welcome off. That's not bad, like but it's kind of been overdone, I think. And when we do words or letters, we like to do more like signage or antique advertising, things like that.
Can you swap it from Wi-Fi to 5G?
No, I can't touch that right now.
You can't touch this. I
can try plugging it in and see if that changes
anything. Okay, try
anything.
plugging it and see if that makes it better. We're gonna try for you.
But when I plug it in, it's been cutting out.
Well, we've been on. It's already 9:10, so we gotta hurry anyways.
All right, sir, you show stuff.
We have been yakking it up. All right, we've got this turned candlestick. It's almost pedestal size. Let's see if that's better.
Oh, you gotta give it a sec.
It's about the same. $16.95 for this. We're not going to do anything to it. It's like a nice tone of wood. Antique game. It's called Contact. I've never played this before. It's in good condition. It's got the instructions and then all the little pieces in here. If you've played this, let me know. And it is $12.95. Originally 50 cents from the Mayco. That's like the original vintage tag.
All right, there we have something there.
Okay.
Let's see if it'll let me. Okay.
Just black screen.
It'll just be for a second. We got it back quick. Usually it does not love us like that. I don't know.
Yay, we are back. We are not messing with anything. Whatever it is, it is. Let's just say.
All right, we're going to rapid fire the stuff and let
you
guys go.
We're going to move on with our life here. Sorry, guys. It's been a day. Okay. Let's do this. We've got these brass birds. They were $5. We're selling for $22.95. I got this from under the glass. I also got the brass boat from under the glass.
Yeah, this one has like a quartz or I don't even know.
Some sort of natural stone.
Some cool stone.
And
then
it's
it's
signed.
going to put on here. $24.95 on this. How much did you pay for that? Like
$5.
$5.
And then I also got this banana leaf notebook with handmade paper in here. Somebody in Australia said they have the same one. It's very like Jungle Cruise-esque. Mm-hmm. And then it has is this a pen or is that just, no, it's just like a cinnamon stick or bark.
I think it's just a piece of wood.
Yeah, it's really cool. Anyways, $9.95. I got this in the bins. It came with some other like random stuff. You just never know what you're going to, not the bins, the bag wall. Zeb found this at the bins. This is very like Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. I love it so much. I like the shape of the top. It's a lunch pail made in Italy. Definitely old and vintage, and it's $22.95. I actually think you priced this economically.
So there were some red ones too. I priced it because it's worn off on the top.
I think that's what makes it the best.
That's
I love
what you love about it. All right, we didn't know what to call this when I was looking it up online. It's like called a boy cookie jar. We
is your mic on, Seth?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be picking up from here since we turned off.
If people are saying that we're gone, they may be slightly behind on the stream. That happens too.
All right, try that out. Now the mic should be working.
Okay, next up.
Wait, I haven't showed this. Yeah, it does have a little chip in his hat, but we thought he looked more like a clown because he had this ruffle, but then he also was like wearing this sombrero looking hat.
It's a clown hat.
Okay, but a couple little chips. I don't remember how much.
$49.95.
Well, how much did you pay for it?
Oh, I think like $5.
Okay.
It was one of those. Zeb had left the store, and then I found it, and I came out with it. Things. All right, next up, French horn, $19.95, perfect for decorating for Christmas. These are pretty popular. We buy them anytime we can find them. Then I got this frame. It is cracked, so we'll glue it together and paint it, and then you won't notice. It's got a really great like texture to it. So painted with either a dark wax or a dry brush will be fun. We'll put a little bit of art in there, and it's going to be $19.95. and it was $3.99.
All right, these do have the stoppers. These are salt and pepper shakers. You got the Magnum salt and the Magnum pepper.
Okay, I know totally random, but I'm pretty sure they came. They come with this? I don't remember, but they were in the Goodwill bag wall.
They were in one of the bag wall things.
I would not normally buy shotgun shell salt and pepper shakers. Not that I have anything against shotgun shells. We like to go shooting. But they came with some other stuff. And, you know, for Christmas, maybe somebody needs them.
They're $9.95 for them. They're kind of just fun. You could even just do like a gag gift. They've been used sitting in a window or something for a while.
Yeah, white elephant gifts are very popular this time of year. Can't find the blue tin basket. Ivy, can you find the link for that? Or she might have already dropped it too. Or it may have sold. Sometimes if things sell, I don't know.
Jamie said she knew where this was made from. I think it's from Germany.
Yeah, it's marked on the bottom.
It was $2.99 at Goodwill. We're selling it for $16.95. It's got a couple feet that have taken some dings, but you can't see it. It's on the underside.
It looks to be possibly hand painted. Pam Peterson says she bought it. I don't know if she bought the
was this in the bag wall?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if she bought that tin or what, but yes, that one. Thanks for the link, Ivy.
Fred Roberts Company, made in Japan. San Francisco has also got the mark on there. It's a trivet, brass trivet, but got this fun bird on there. Little pot, probably.
Zeb and I were thinking, I said it looked kind of like the Hunger Games birds, if you read those books.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not. It's way older than that.
It's not a mockingjay.
We have a set. These came from the Goodwill bag wall as well. Some have dates like 1979. Some just say father and mother. These are those, remember those really thin brass ornaments that you could like customize or whatever that were really popular? Some of them say father, mother, Merry Christmas. This one's really cute. This one says 1983 on the top, but I just love the brass. I would totally put these on my tree, whether I cared what year was on there or not. Anyways, the whole set is $19.95. And then this, I think this is from like the top of a potpourri, you know, where they have those like,
oh yeah,
the glass bottles you put the potpourri, but it's pewter, and I think it'd be so cute just hanging with a ribbon as an ornament. So this one's $6.95, and it's got, can you see? It's got the basket with the flowers. So super cute. If you ever want to see things better, the pictures are all on the website too.
Yeah. All right. Couple of cookbooks. This one might be one of my favorite ones that I've found. That's not super old. You all know the old ones are my most favorites. But if I were just starting out cooking, and maybe even now, this has like step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all the pictures, how you should do it, no guesswork. It's literally like a picture book of how to cook. There's a ton of great like basic recipes in here, but this recipe right there, it's on 4 pages. It's gonna get you some delicious breaded chicken, fried chicken there.
I feel like I needed that when we first got married.
And it tells you like times, like how long to cook things at what temperatures, and step by step. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. We are selling it for, I think it's like $19.95, something like that.
That's good. I struggled with cooking. Luckily, Zeb could make steaks and hamburgers. And if we had anybody over for like the first 5 years of our marriage, that's what we fed them. Or pizza. I ordered it.
This is the new world authority, or the world authority, the Russe gastronomique, something like that. It's French. I can't say all the French things, but a lot of the science behind cooking is in this book.
Well, because gastronomy is the science of cooking, right?
And lots of people on the comments were saying that they still have this book and use it. I think with the dust cover off, it almost looks like a dictionary or encyclopedia. This one's $19.95.
I don't want to forget that we're also having our gift card sale.
Oh, yeah.
So you can only do it one time where you get the bonus gift card, and it will be emailed to you within 48 hours because Caitlin has to manually do it. We don't have an app that'll automatically send it. And it cannot be combined with other sales or used on any DIY paint products.
The bonus part can't.
If you buy a $50 gift card, you get a $10 bonus. If you buy a $100 gift card, you get a $20 bonus. A $150 gift card, you get a $30 bonus. And this is available until Christmas. We do it because as we get closer to the holidays, some people don't have time to order and have things shipped, but they want to give somebody a Jamie Ray Vintage Christmas gift, or you've got kids and they say, what do you want? And you want some of my awesome stuff. So they wind up ordering gift cards. So it's just a fun time of year. It's the only time of year we do a gift card sale. So definitely stock up if you want to be buying them like throughout the year. Now it's the best deal. All right, there's my spiel.
Okay. This does have something dripped on there. I think I can get it off, but I'm going to be very cautious and go slow. So I haven't taken the time to try yet because this book is from 1880. It lived in a library.
Sorry, they wanted to see this one without the jacket. So while you're up there, I'm going to hand that to you.
Okay. It's got fleur-de-lis all over it. Nice navy blue. And then it's got speckled on the
pages.
Yeah, I can never. It's called something. I can never remember.
Speckled edge instead of a deckled edge. I think that book is a lot prettier without the jacket.
Yes, like, I do too. The jacket's falling apart.
Yeah,
and doesn't make it look as old as it actually is.
Yeah.
But back to this book.
Back to the old book.
This one lived in a library, and it's actually in pretty great shape. Oh, sorry, guys. If you were watching earlier or if you just joined, like there was something in like that silver pitcher
going.
That I'm all sneezy and my nose is running like
That's
crazy.
All right. You can't sneeze on them through the phone, so they're good.
Yeah, you guys are safe. Anyway, this book is really fun.
The one with all the pictures. Oh, this one doesn't have a jacket. That's just how the book is.
Yeah, that's the cover. It's hardback.
Okay, next up, we've got this Falstaff bowl. It is definitely heavy like Ironstone, and we're selling it for $16.95. And it's just oven and microwave safe, so it's not super old. And then these are like Noel ornaments. They're glass ornaments, 2 and something inches in diameter.
But you're squeezing me in here.
Sorry.
Room to hand you stuff.
And they're like a beautiful gold color. We paid $1.99 and we're going to sell them for $12.95. We actually have a bunch of these different colored ornaments similar to these, and I buy them anytime I can because people do collect them. They're kind of a pain to ship, but we're gotten pretty good at it.
You know what I feel like when you're watching like live television? Have you seen some of those blooper reels of hosts from live TV shows like have issues or weird things happen to them? I feel like that's happening to me right now with the sneezing.
Well, also we go live a lot.
Yeah.
So it's bound to happen.
All right, this was $3.99 at Goodwill. Just a galvanized organizer. It does have hanging hardware on the back. I think that's about a 16-inch spacing, so you
on
could
the stud,
put it in the stud.
if your house is framed correctly.
$19.95 on that one.
Again, we're buying organizers because 'tis the season to get organized.
Bread box. It's this lovely, beautiful teal. It does need a good scrub. It has lived in a kitchen, but I think it's 100% usable if you wanted to put some bread in here.
You can fit a couple of loaves of Wonder Bread in there.
We'll get it all scrubbed up before we ship it your way. It was $3. We're selling it for $39.95.
$3 is a steal. I would have paid probably up to $10 for this. So
this longer burger basket is apparently collectible. Some of them,
it's in such good condition. Some
people were selling them for like $40. I'm like, it's a tiny little basket. I can't do it. So we're selling ours for $22.95.
There's a little sticker. Oh, it's a pin. I'll leave that in there. Whoever gets it gets the pin. It's like a straight pin.
And it is stamped Longaberger on
and
the bottom
signed.
In the wood burning. And then we got these eggs here.
These came from the Goodwill bag wall, $12.95. You get the wood eggs that somebody painted. They could stand to like, if you're like some of the wood grain has come through, so you could possibly repaint them, but I think they're cute as is. And you get all 4 glass dishes and all 4 wooden eggs. So cute for display for Easter. The bread box is sold and so has the basket sold. So people are shopping. Except they're blowing his nose. Okay, next up, we've got this.
It's literally like the worst thing ever.
What?
Trying not to sneeze.
Well, the thing is, I feel like I have a tickle in my nose now, so thanks.
I'm usually pretty good at like not sneezing and I can like hold it in really well, but I haven't been able to.
Well, we do a lot of live TV. You can't toot, you can't sneeze. There's like a lot of things you shouldn't be doing on live TV. It's actually harder than we make it look. All right, next up, we've got this rustic primitive charcuterie cutting board. It's as is, so it's got kind of that age. It's got a little crack down it, but it's still so cute for display. $29.95. Bought it for $3 at the Other Side Thrift Boutique. We've got 2 of these wall baskets. I'd never pass these up. This was $2.99. This one was $1. This one we're selling for $16.95, and this one for $18.95. It's a little bit bigger. But in the spring, we can never buy enough wall baskets. They all sell. So I'm going to start really stocking up on those
Everybody's
now.
like, let's put the fake floral in there because I don't have the I don't have the real floral yet, but I want it.
Well, in Utah, it's cold until like April. So we're all bringing in the fake floral for a hot minute.
This had something like written in here, but it was gone when we got it. I just sanded this smooth.
It's so cute. I think PJ bought that actually.
$32.95. Leaving it as is. I probably will do a little more scrubbing on it before we ship it on down the road, just because it's got like some unevenness, maybe a little sanding. But it was $3.99 at Goodwill. But great nautical theme on that one.
The picture cookbook, Vicky. You can't find that. Let me see if I can find the link while I'm showing something else.
Is it gone?
What was it called?
Beginners something or other. I do have a ton of Reader's Digest, but we've shown those a lot. They're all $9.95, and we got a bunch last week too. Where'd you put that book, Jamie?
What? Did you misspell it maybe?
Maybe.
I spell beignet, so that's where we're at.
I'm just have no idea where you put that book at.
I don't know. All right. I'm gonna keep looking for it. Zeb, you keep showing.
I'm kicking the camera. We're like, where's the book? Here it is. Beginner's Step by Step Cookbook.
We priced it, so we would have had to have found it.
Yeah, I think so. All right, salad tongs, $12.95, straight off the bag wall. The bag had like a bunch of different stuff in there. Tarnished silver. This was $1.99 at Goodwill. Jamie doesn't pass up on the blue transferware. Selling it for $7.95.
It's unmarked, but it's good. It's like thick, like stoneware. I'm not seeing it either, sweetie.
Did it already sell?
I don't know. Oh no!
Is it at the bottom?
I'm gonna go slow.
We didn't actually list it.
Maybe we priced it and didn't list it.
I don't know.
Well, if it's not listed, we will save it for next week. How about that?
Jamie loves when it's punched like this. She doesn't buy a lot of silver trays, but if it's punched out, I actually got this one because I beat her down the aisle to it.
He was faster than me. He didn't actually beat me.
And it's also etched in here, or it might be pressed. Probably higher chance. I don't know. It looks like it's etched. It's hard to tell. This one's $19.95.
Maybe I can just.
And this is the platter of the night. I wanted to keep it, but we're not. We have a ton of platters.
It's so big.
Hoard them all. You can see how large it is. It's from the turn of the century.
You could tell by the stamp on the back.
Premium stone china, Homer Laughlin. And it doesn't, that I can, it's got some crazing from the age and a couple of the glaze spots where they would have like left it sitting while the glaze dried, but it's in amazing condition. We're selling it for $99.95 on this one. And then just a couple little things. We got two of these chairs. We're kind of out of room, so I'm not going to slide the other one over here. Jamie picked them up for $4.99. We're selling them as a set. Once they get a good scrub, I think we're gonna just leave them the oak.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be $149.95 on the website.
They're gonna cost me about $100 to ship. So if you come into the shop, they'll be significantly less because the website won't charge enough for how heavy they are. My mom was like, "Those are so cute. They're like 1950s."
This has got it's black, some coating on it to get it black, but it's just
some coating.
Well, it's chipping off, so I'm going to repaint it. It was $1. It's going to be $16.95. I'm probably just going to go like a simple white on this. Don't quote me on that because I might forget that I said that and paint it blue or green. Or
how much did you say that
copper.
cookbook was?
Oh, I don't know, like $19.95.
All right, it's listed now. So ready, set, go.
I think it was 19 or something.
I put $18.95. So.
I wish we had two of these. A pair of these. These are mid-century modern wrought iron candelabra. A pair of them, because people like to put them on like their big, huge dining tables as centerpieces, was going for like $250, $260. I saw this pattern a lot, so it was made quite a bit. But I only have one, so we're selling this single for $84.95.
There was another wrought iron one, but it was not that old or cool, and I left it there. I didn't really like the style. All right, I did list the book, so it's been listed. It's under books. May the odds be ever in your favor.
I can't remember the style of these faceless statuettes. She was an angel holding a bouquet back behind. She had a little wire wings in here. I'm not going to put the wire wings back in because she's just kind of good like this. but $8.95 without her wings.
She's really
We
cute.
paid $1.99 at Goodwill for her. And then this was from the bag wall. This is actually wood, little candelabra.
That's cute.
And I don't know if you guys can see this really delicate floral pattern on there. It's like raised up and hand painted on there, I believe. Not 100%, but it looks hand painted to me.
Hey, Zeb, Les is on here. Say hi to Les.
Hey, Les, how are you doing?
Les is an OG follower. And if you don't know what OG means, it means like original. It actually means original gangsta, but Les isn't really a gangster.
I don't know. She could be.
Anyways, Merry Christmas, Les. Okay. Oh, that candlestick sold out.
Okay, we have a couple of wire tiered trays.
Yeah,
this
great for the
one's
holidays.
$22.95. I think Jamie paid $1 or $2 for this one. And same story on this, $1 or $2 on this. $26.95 on this one. This one's more like a fruit style.
Really cute.
Lots of air moving through that and higher, so stuff's not rolling around.
It's my sister's. Is it 40 years, Renee?
40-year anniversary. She's been doing good work.
Yep. Her and Big David.
Did
we
you
call him
list
Big David
this?
Because she also has a son, David. No, I didn't list those, so they're just for staging in
These
the
are
shop.
just for staging in the shop.
They came in something else, but
look at that, like $9.99. We would have been $20 at the regular craft store for these.
I thrift most of my greenery from the shop. So this is pewter. It's Reba. Originally was like $100 at Dillard's. We couldn't find a lot of them online.
I didn't find this exact style at all.
It's probably from like the 90s.
Your mom thought that we went and raided this out of a castle.
It does look.
Where did you get that?
Yeah, $47.95 is the price for that one. Pewter's really popular, so.
All right, I'm going to flip you guys around. Let's take a look at some quilts. I think that's everything. We're about a minute over. We
just have a few things, though.
A few linens over here, not much. Let's see if we can do
Eliza is going to Airborne, she said.
Oh, really?
She's going to go jump on the trampolines.
She's going to go jump on trampolines and pay money for that.
Okay. Can you check and make sure that we can see it?
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
I'm going to raise it up a little bit. Or my
if you guys recall from the bins, we found these were wrapped in plastic. They're what is this? Starts with a B, lace.
I don't know.
Anyways, I can't remember the word, but it's in the listing.
It's the end of the week and it's late.
I'm tired. You get 4 placemats and 4 napkins for that price of $26.95. I don't know why.
There's a good picture of it all together
Why can I not remember that?
laid out.
I only bought 1 Afghan, but we've actually been selling Afghans like crazy, and we haven't been replenishing them. So I'm going to slowly start buying them.
It's time to start getting the Afghans again,
Not
guys.
in weird brown and green colors.
Oh, come on. Some of those have sold too.
Sometimes, yeah. I like this one. This like a dusty rose, cranberry, and cream. Zeb put white, but it's definitely cream. And it's got this diamond pattern that's raised on it. It's just really good. And it's in good condition.
It's pretty big. Like you could use this as a throw or, cover your whole body with it on the couch.
Never ever do we find matching shams and the quilt. Although we didn't get these at the bins. We got these at the Goodwill store, but they were in different locations. Yeah. Queen size. So you get 2 shams and the quilt for $89.95.
So these aren't handmade. They might have some hand stitching, but I don't know. I can't guarantee that.
No, I don't see any hand stitching on these. But it's got embroidery. I love the fabric. I'm actually obsessed. Show them the back.
The back on
the back is like my favorite. I would totally just put this on my bed this side. So it's like 2-sided. You could use this side or you can use the piece side. And then you also have the matching shams that go with it. So voila. How cute that is. Anyways.
And I think the last quilt, we didn't find a lot this week. We've been getting to the bins a little later. And I think once you're later, it's harder to get really good stuff later, I think.
This one is $42.95, queen size, kind of boho paisley.
It's the same on both sides.
Super soft. That's the nice thing. Maybe it's just because it's secondhand.
I took pictures of it. It'll be hard to show on camera. It does have a little wear on the piping along the edge in a couple spots, but it's still in great shape. It's like a nice heavy quilt.
All right, I'm going to exit out. So you want to, if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jamie Marie Vintage for more
DIY
and apparently snack mix. So go on Facebook and pipe in the comments. It'll be fun.
Or don't, because the comments are. It's like the wild wild west.
Don't get into fighting with people.
It's the wild wild west of snack mix comments. Watch out for that.
I need to probably delete some of those. All right, bye guys. Love you.
It's like 1,000 comments on there.